morning. 2 plus 11, lucky numbers. And welcome all to the light and love and joy that is Unity of Lawrence. In Unity, we begin everything with prayer, so let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us as we listen to this prayer. On this day, we dedicate our hearts to peace on earth. We appreciate everyone's spiritual journey and the abundant blessings bestowed upon us. In unity with all who seek to express freedom, joy, and transformation, we welcome our divine inheritance as creators. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Well, before we do more, Cindy Smarsh, our board president, is here with an announcement.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So the board met, the 2024 board officially met the other night for the first time, and we have officers now. First of all, our vice president is Michelle Kirk. Yay! Our treasurer is Colleen Riley. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Our secretary is Jared Lyles. Yay. And we have other roles and positions that have been identified and so forth. So the needs of this community, I assure you, are being met. So thank you all, those on the board, those not on the board. And one of the things we're going to work on in the next few months is how to show more appreciation to our volunteers, because you guys do so much. And a lot of you do things behind the scenes and have been for years and years. And so we want to make sure that we're giving you lots of love around all of that. And we also want to recognize our staff more as well. And so that's one of the things we talked about. So we also did our greeter training because, every Sunday we have 2 greeters who also usher and so forth. And we talked about hospitality and the importance of providing a warm welcome to people as they come through the doors. So I hope every time you enter this building, you feel the love that we want to share. So that's one of our goals as well. So anyway, every month I will report in what's going on, what the board's thinking about, and some of the things that we're working on, but that's where we are right now. So thank you.
Big wheels keep on turning. All right. Well, in addition to beginning everything with prayer, we also have prayer chaplains who are here to serve in, speaking of volunteers, amazing ways. And they are trained to hold sacred space and pray one-on-one. So if there is anything in your heart to be held and celebrated or served in prayer, we invite you to see Gail today. Yay, Gail. After the service at the front of the sanctuary. And our chaplains also pray for you during the week. So just fill out one of those lavender prayer request slips and place it in the wooden box outside the office. Chaplains can also visit in times of need. So please let the office know. And remember that all prayers are confidential. Well, we love to sing together. So let's rise and join Holly in singing, Yes, I Am. I know who my source is, I know who I am, part of all that is, connected and whole I am. Yes, I know who my source is, I know who I am, part of all that is, connected and whole I am. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I know what my truth is, I know where I stand, part of all that is, connected and whole I am. Yes, I know what my truth is, I know where standing on solid ground, connected and whole I am. Yes, 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 I am. And let's reach out and greet our neighbors this morning. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I know who my source is. I know part of all that is. Connected and whole I am. I know who my source is. I know who I am. Part of all that is. Connected and whole I am. Yes, 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 I am. Hey, sounds good up there. Let's do that second verse. I know what my truth is. I know where I stand. Part of all that is. Connected and whole I am. I know what my truth is. I know where I stand. Standing on solid ground. Connected and whole I am. Yes, 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 I am. One more time on that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah. I know when I'm at home watching on Zoom or Facebook Live, I have so much fun singing with the congregation. It is just a joy to know that there are lovely lights all around us singing together. And so as we center back into our seats, please affirm with me unity's founding principle. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And now our Unity of Lawrence vision statement. Together, united in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And now our Unity of Lawrence mission statement. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. And what an incredible job our 2023 board did in affirming that to the core, and more members joining than ever before. Just all kinds of awesome things. Wow. We walk it. We don't just talk it. And we also love music. So please welcome our special music guest, Amory Taylor.
Good morning. am a single fiber in a three-ply twine that is wrapped around a nucleus by whose construct defines time. And every single fiber is a life I've lived in this chord that forms beginning and returns back at the end. Oh, before we had a center, we were first. I am who became aware by questioning and grows out as we ascend. And as I grew to knowledge, I became three more. As the God is God and child, and I am would make us four. Ooh. And when we learn to know ourselves, our wisdom multiplies. We grow in truth as we ascend and see through all the lies. The darkness, it is just a stage on which the light may rise. And all that is just I am informed. And every life is better safe and warm. Together we can weather every storm. We are one. I thought that I was somewhere, then somewhere was gone. And I found I'm always somewhere, and I'm always moving on. Every moment that I live, I either sink or swim. Neither one has greater value. It's experience I'm in. Ooh. Every life I live, I get to learn just who I am, till I bring it to completion and my shadow takes me in. Then I celebrate the memory of all I've been, and I rest for just a season till my light returns again. Ooh. And I am never really gone, for my story will go on. And I never lose the ones I love, for my love and I are one. What has been before will be again, and today is yet to dawn. And all that is just I am informed. And every life is better safe and warm. Together we can weather every storm. We are one. All the stories that the elders told, our descendants will recall. The meek will come to rule the earth, and the mighty ones will fall. And the ebbs of change will ebb and flow from beginning till the end. And the earth will pass into the void, and I am will start again. I can never know the power of all that I am, till I let go of the falsehood that my life was born in sin. By knowing more example our ascent is made. No, there is no separation, and no sin price to be paid. Oh, letting go of all the judgments that I might have heard, I hold to a deeper promise that is bigger than its word. I hold the truth of all I am and all you are. We are love in full expression, shining brighter than the stars. Ooh. And we revel in the paradox of our looped eternity, finding peace in all that is and was and will ever come to be. We will manifest the soul of love and divine equality. And all that is just I am informed. And every life is better safe and warm. Together we can weather every storm. We are one. I am a single fiber in a three-ply twine. We are God as God and child, and I am that defines time.
Powerful. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. So calming to know all is well and celebrated and new. Well, we have Cindy Smarsh, who is not new to us, but AKA Cindy Whitmer, a coach, counselor, speaker, and author who has over 35 years of experience helping people transform their lives. She has spent the majority of her life in various church ministry roles as well. She genuinely loves people, nature, travel, and curling up with a great book. She lives outside of Lawrence on 10 acres with her beloved husband, who's here with us today as well, Ed, with whom she shares 10 kids and grandkids who live all over the world. She believes love is the answer to everything. Welcome back, Cindy.
Good morning. It's so good to be here with you and with those of you on Zoom and Facebook. Thank you for being with us. So when I was setting up this morning, I said to some people who were here, I said, well, okay, be thinking about what a wedding dress and a vacuum cleaner could have in common. And someone shouted out, marriage sucks. I'm not going to name names who said that. It was not my husband, just so you know, or me. But that was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for the laugh. So, okay, so on to other things. So how many of you ever watched or do watch the comedy Friends? Let me see you showing. Oh, good. So most of you are familiar with this comedy. So this is just to give you a quick synopsis. It's about 6 friends who live in New York City, like in their 20s and 30s. Actually, 2 of the 6 are brother and sister, but it's the story of their lives. And it's one of my favorite shows of all time. And my favorite episode of the whole 10 years is one that's called The One Where Everybody Knows. And so what's going on is 2 characters have fallen in love, and they're keeping it a secret because they're concerned if everybody knows, it might disrupt their relationship or disrupt the group dynamics between the 6 of them. So let's watch a second of this together.
Joey,
Yeah.
Phoebe knows about us.
Well, I didn't tell them.
Them? Who's them?
Phoebe and Joey
Joey?
and Rachel. I would have told you, but they made me promise not to tell.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry. But hey, it's over now, right? Because you can tell them you know they know, and I can go back to knowing absolutely nothing.
Unless.
No, not unless. Look, this must end now.
Oh, man, they think they are so slick messing with us. But see, they don't know that we know that they know. So.
Ah, yes. The messers become the messies.
Hello. Oh, yeah. Hey, hold on a second. She's right here. It's Chandler.
Oh?
Hello, you.
Hello, Phoebe. I've been thinking about you all day.
Huh?
Well, you know that thing you said before, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't intrigued.
Really?
Yeah, listen, Joey's not going to be here tonight, so why don't you come over and I'll let you feel my bicep. Or maybe more.
I'll have to get back to you on that. Okay, bye.
Oh my God, he wants me to come over and feel his bicep and more. Are you kidding? Oh, I cannot believe he would do that to my. Joey, do they know that we know?
No,
Joey?
they know you know.
Oh, I knew it! Oh, I cannot believe those 2. They thought that they could mess with us? They're trying to mess with us? They don't know that we know they know we know. And Joey, you can't say anything.
Couldn't if I wanted to.
Okay, so I don't know if you know what you don't know or if you know what you want to know, but I know how you can find out what you need to know. So I'm going to let you know and then we'll all know, okay? Okay. All right. So what we have is what I call the IGS, which is your inner guidance system. And you all have it, whether you know that you have this or not. And it's working for you at all times. It's available to you at all times. And what it is it's a built-in navigation system that has all the answers to all of your questions. It provides you direction. It provides you guidance. It provides you everything you need to help navigate your lives in the best possible way. So I call it the inner guidance system, and our unity principles definitely support this notion because unity says that God is everywhere present. Now, if God's not your word, that's okay. Put your word in there. But what unity says is that God is everywhere present and therefore is within us as well. So we believe there is the divine right inside you, and that's what I'm talking about. And so therefore we're co-creators with God. And that co-creation can lead us to healing, to prosperity, to all the wisdom we need to navigate this earthly life that we are living. So today I want to tell you a couple of stories about my inner guidance system, okay? So last May, I got married to this wonderful man right here. And this is the dress I wore, actually. But of course, I went shopping. And I tried on, I don't know, 30, 40 dresses maybe. I tried on traditional white ones. I tried on antique white ones. I tried on green ones, lavender ones. Yeah, all kinds of pink, purple, blue, light blue, dark blue, long, short, all kinds. And I wanted to look nice. I wanted to feel comfortable. But other than that, I really didn't have a vision for what I would wear. Well, what the dress I just kept coming back to was this one here. Some of you are looking like you can't see it. This one here. And I just kept coming back to it. And I mean, it's not my favorite color. It's not, like I said, I just kept coming back to this one. And I didn't know exactly why, but I finally decided, okay, this is the one. And so I purchased it. So we got married in our front yard back in May, and then afterwards we had a dinner, and Ed and I are sitting at a little sweetheart table in the corner, and our son Matt came by holding our granddaughter Alaska, who is 3, and she kicked our table accidentally, and Ed's whole glass of beer and my whole glass of iced tea came crashing down all over me. All over the bride, who had not had all her pictures taken yet, who had not danced her first dance with her new husband yet. Yeah, and you hear the sigh in the room like, oh, isn't that awful? This dress still has the beer and tea stains all over it. I have never washed this dress yet, and I wondered why I kept not taking it to the dry cleaner. And then I realized today, I know why, because it was a lesson in following my inner guidance. Because this is the only dress I would have bought of the ones that I tried on where that was not an issue, that there was beer and tea all down my front all night. Seriously. So yeah, come and take a closer look if you want after. It's all over it from top to bottom. So you may be like, so what, Cindy, big deal, a dress, blah, little insignificant detail of life, right? Well, the inner guidance system works for all the little details of your life, any little decision, what you want for breakfast, what you're going to do today, whether or not to call so-and-so back, whatever. But also the stuff we label the bigger stuff. So back in 2005, in the month of November, my son turned 8 years old. And in the church that my husband and I, at the time, were raising our children in, the Community of Christ, age 8 is the age of accountability. And so that's when they believe in baptizing children. Okay, so we were at church one Sunday. getting him baptized. And the service was almost over, and I was sitting in the front, kind of where Michelle is sitting today. And I turned around for some reason at the end of the service, and I just kind of scanned our congregation for some reason. And when I did that, I heard a voice say, "You've come what you came here to do, and now it's time to go." And I thought, well, yeah, the church service is almost over. We got Justin baptized. It's time to go home, have lunch, whatever. And I just kind of brushed it off. Well, about a week and a half later, I was vacuuming our living room one day. I was just vacuuming. It was just another day, in the life of our family. And I was vacuuming along, and that same voice came up and said the same thing again. "You've come what you came here to do, and it's time for you to go." And I was like, oh, wait a second. What? I didn't understand. So it's important to note that we were in Cedar Falls, Iowa at the time. We'd lived there for 17 years, and we really had a full, meaningful life there. There was no thought of leaving or no interest in really changing anything at that point in our lives. But I was kind of praying on those words and, searching, why am I getting this message more than once? What's going on here? And it really became impressed upon me that we were leaving. We were leaving. And I didn't like the thought. I resisted it. I didn't want to leave. I liked our life there. I didn't want to, disrupt the children's lives with all their friends and all their stuff. We had good jobs. We owned a home. We had the whole thing. But I stayed in curiosity about it anyway, because it was so profound. So then Thanksgiving, we went down to my in-laws for the Thanksgiving weekend, which we often did. And most of the Whitmers live in northwest Missouri, kind of Kansas City wide area. And I was sitting across the table from Lindsay, one of the cousins, who I'd known for 20 years, who I'd had dozens, hundreds of conversations with in those 20 years. And out of the clear blue, she looked me in the eye and she said, "Why have you guys never moved down here? Why don't you live here?" And I thought that was so weird. It was just so strange. It was so out of character. It wasn't I don't know, it was really, really odd. And I just said to her, I don't know. And on we went to other things. But the whole drive home that Sunday night, I thought, there's something going on here. And I better say something to David, my husband at the time. So I told him about the church story. I told him about the vacuuming story. I told him about Lindsay. And I said, I think there's a job for you, and we're going to go. And he said, well, okay. So he went down to our office, which was in the lower level of our home, and he got on monsterjobs.com, and he printed out a job and brought it up to me in the living room. And he said, read this. And I read it, and shivers went all down my spine. The job description for the job in Atchison, Kansas, was almost an exact match to his current job description where we lived. And my body was shaking, the whole thing. And I said to him, this is the job, and we're going to go. And he's like, well, don't get all upset. Don't get stressed out. It's okay. Yeah, it's just, that's probably not going to happen. I'm like, no, okay. But I said, I think this is it. And I didn't even want to say it. I didn't even want to think it. I did not want to go. But I just felt that inner guidance so profoundly that I knew I couldn't ignore it. And so he went immediately back down the stairs, sent everything off electronically to apply for the job. They called the next morning. They set up a phone interview the next day. The next week, he was meeting in person. It just It was amazing. Like, we sold our house without a realtor in 3 days in sub-zero temperatures. We bought a house in 1 day in Atchison. It all came together really, logistically, very easily. It was just like it was nothing almost. The only hard part was our own grief, the emotional process, and the fear of the unknown and things like that. And another thing to note is 3 months before, in August, had just opened my first private practice. I had been waiting for years to do this. I was so excited. I was a trained therapist, and I'd gotten certified as a coach by that time and written my first book, and knew it was ready to branch out on my own. And I'd found this lovely office in a wellness center to rent with a great group of people, all with transforming people as part of their work in different expressions of that. And I was so excited and happy that we decided to do this. And but the day I went to sign the agreement, the rental agreement, I put my pen down on the line, the line. I did. And I was so excited and happy about this. But I put my pen on the line, and something stopped me. Like, I didn't sign right that second. And then I heard, "Don't do this. Don't do this." And I was like, what? No, this is great. Like, I've been waiting for this for years. I can't wait. And then I thought, your dreams are coming true, and so your ego's trying to stop you. And I just ignored it, and I signed. And 3 months later, I was packing it all up to move to Kansas. So my inner guidance was trying to tell me then, I know something you don't know that's coming. So you do not need to do this, but I did it anyway because I didn't know what I didn't know, right? So big or small, the inner guidance system is right there, ready to assist you, ready to lead you down whatever path is going to be best for you. And I want you to remember that for sure, because I know that for sure. And I hope that after today, you will know that for sure and start to notice that thing playing that role in your life. So I was an Oprah magazine subscriber for years. I don't know if any of the rest of you were, but in the back of every issue, she had a column called What I Know for Sure. And I always looked forward to that because I thought, ooh, what's she know for sure? What's she know for sure, right? So that was always the back of it. Well, I stopped getting this magazine actually when I moved to Lawrence, I decided to stop getting it. And I'd kept every issue for like 15 years. So I decluttered and recycled a whole bunch of them. But I kept about a dozen of my favorite ones because I use them in my work and just different reasons. And so I thought, I'm going to just pull one of those out to use it as like a visual in this talk. So I grabbed one and ironically found out it was a February issue, February 2016. And the theme is, you are not alone. You are not alone. I thought that was pretty profound. So I'm here to tell you that what I know for sure too is that we're never alone. We are not alone in this life, even if you feel alone, even if you think you're alone, and even if you're really insecure about a decision, whether you think it's a big one or a small one or a medium one, or you just, can't even figure out what your next best step is. Just be quiet, just listen, just let it show you. It might show up on a billboard, some words that are gonna just trigger something for you. It may show up in a song, in lyrics you hear, someone singing. It can show up from a message from another person. It can show up in your dreams. It can show up anywhere, any way. You can be vacuuming your living room floor and it try to tell you something. So you are never, ever alone, for sure.
is merely shadows, images that come and go like movies on a screen. Let them pass away, your fears and all your sorrows. We will drive them forward, but what could they ever mean? We are one as all that is, one to change perception, letting go of lesser thoughts. We learn how to be free, sitting in the silence here. We hear the misconceptions, opening the door of life to be all you can be. Look into the truth, you were born a miracle. Everything you are reflects the light of the divine. Passions of the youth brought to life the lyrical. Sing the cosmic story, it is yours and it is mine. A particle of spectral light, we shine throughout the universe. Brilliant colors spread to share their hues in this array. A spirit being free of space and time will find no restrictions. The birthright of our spirit can never fade. When we live in peace, we add to the communion. Everything upon the earth will share their fate as one. So let go of your fears and enter into union. Time and space and every race, one day will all be done.
Thank you so much. Beautiful, just beautiful. All right, well, let's all take a breath, shall we? Let's just take a breath. I invite you to relax your body in whatever way feels good to you right now. And quiet your mind. And open your heart. Quiet your mind. And open your heart. Relax and breathe. If there's anything you really feel like you need to know, you're wondering, if you have a question, there's a desire in your heart you're not sure what to do with, if you're confused about something. You feel stress about something. Quiet your mind. Open your heart to be given that next step, that next idea, that reassurance, that comfort, whatever it is, allow it to come through for you. Receive. Receive. You are never alone. You are never alone. You are never alone. And we say thank you and bring ourselves back to the awareness of the room. Still relaxed, trusting everything we need to know, we will know. And so it is.
I write so many love songs for all those who live like crows in my life but don't fly through. They take my carnage and grief when I can't do, and hide them safe just to help me to get through. I write the song and the melody swinging. It makes you dance and will set your heart singing. To give humanity hope, see it springing, and see divinity in every being. And oh, what would I do to sing out loud to you? This is a love song for me. Oh, and what would I be if I could stand up for you? To show my light shining through. Take a minute out here and just listen. I know there's something our world has been missing. Hard-headed people are always insisting to keep their walls up with so much resisting. I know there's gotta be something to break through. A little love for themselves, well that might do. But the power of love coming from you has the power to make the whole world new. And oh, what could you do if you could sing out to me? This is a love song for me. Oh, and what could you be if you could stand for me too? To show your light shining through. There's so much sorrow and so much pain. Oh, trying to make your way through the rain. Take a breath, stop to look and see. Whoa, your pain is also right here in me. The journey is a step one by one. Don't fight against the change. Nothing can stay the same. I see a future where we have no enemies, like a picture thinkers that create our history by not accepting the way that we used to be. When everything is your sister and brother, it makes a way just to love one another. And when you give up the fear, you discover a new way of life you uncover. And oh, what could we do to sing out loud to you? This is a love song for me. Oh, and what could we be if we could all stand up for you to show our life shining through? And oh, what could I do if I could stand up for you and show my light shining through?
Wow, how perfect, how perfect. It is a wonderful time to be exactly who we are right here, right now. Yes. Well, as our ushers come forward, this is our time to give thanks. And so I invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to this community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. And as the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing Everything That I Am. I'm ready to be who I came here to be. I'm ready to be everything that I am, everything that I am. I am the 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 I am. I'm ready to be who I came here to be. I'm ready to be everything that I am, everything that I am. I am the 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 I am. And as our ushers come forward again, here is our prayer of thanks to listen to. We are grateful and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again. And so it is. Amen. Well, a special welcome to our guests today. Thank you for joining us. If you'd like more information about the Unity Movement and Unity of Lawrence, we have a welcome packet just out there in the foyer, and the new February calendar is also available in the foyer so you can see what's coming up. All kinds of things all the time, including today, Second Sunday potluck. So all are welcome, whether you remembered or not. Come on downstairs after the service and join in fellowship, food, and fun. And remember that Open Meditation with Phil Roger meets on Tuesdays, every Tuesday at 6:30 right here. Come hang out with us downstairs on Wednesdays, 4:30 to 6:30. We have puzzles, tabletop games, and music. Feel free to bring your favorite game or puzzle to share. All ages are welcome. See Sarah or Bethany with any questions. And there's a growth opportunity this Saturday, February 17th, this coming Saturday, at the Light Center with Jay Pryor and Robin Goff. This full-day retreat will challenge your belief systems and give you a chance to lean inside. It's amazing, really. If you've never been, it is a game changer in tuning in to exactly what Cindy was just talking about. And so there are flyers in the foyer. If you feel called, listen to that voice. You will be happy you did. We have an opportunity to provide food and or hospitality to 2 families for a week in March with the group Family Promise. There are a couple of ways to share. One, join 2 families for dinner, about 10 people, from 6 to 8 at the Family Promise house. A theme for the meal is provided. All volunteers hosting meals are required to complete online training and a background check. So you have plenty of time to do all that before March. Another way is to provide simple breakfast and lunch and or groceries for 1 week for the families. You can sign up to purchase items that will be brought to church or a Walmart card to fund the purchase of items on the list. More information will be posted in the foyer, and you can see Pat or Lisa and Lene in the lobby with any questions you might have. I always like getting Dylan's gift certificates at Dylan's because that also feeds our Unity community. That is one of the ways that I give back to Unity without even having to think about it. I get price reductions on my gas, and proceeds from my Dylan's savings come back to the church. You can sign up for that too. You can sign up to purchase anything that is needed. Just, again, ask Lisa or Pat if you have questions. And remember to lean inside, listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance. I have a magazine story as well. In 2008, I was really, really unhappy in so many ways in my life and lost. I knew that God's the source of all good. I knew that something was changing, but I had no clue at all. And then I got a magazine in the mail, Time Magazine, and it was about Michelle Obama, but was it really? No. The title on the front cover was Let Michelle Be Michelle. And I took a leap that I had no clue, and it was so rewarding. So perfect, a song just for me, a love song. And it was there, I kept that magazine. So remember to join us in listening to that inner guidance system. Next Sunday, Phil Roger will bring us the message, The Never-Ending Spiritual Path, and special music will be Leela. And now it's time to rise as you're able to sing the peace song. Walk